Hello. How are you?
How are
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet
Hello,
you.
sir.
It's a dream come true.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
How are you, sir?
I always like coming to Kashmir. How are you, ladies?
Yeah, fine. So, what do you like most about Kashmir?
I like the relationship I have with the people. I like the place always.
People admire you here.
People here are having such a hard time
Yes.
and struggling, and I feel bad. So if I can do something for that little bit, then I try and see if I can. Of course, it's beautiful also. How does the situation here disturb your plans? Does it stress you out? You
It stresses a lot.
You feel disturbed? How?
I never wanted to continue my studies here because it's so depressing. I wanted to go outside, but then my parents didn't let me, so I had to stay here. But political science, I wanted to do it. I was passionate about it, so I did it.
But my experience with political science, studying political science, is what they teach you in university is nothing to do with
The real,
politics.
nothing. Like it's just nothing. They are in some other world.
That's the sad part.
And the politics is in some other world.
That's the sad part.
International relations as well.
Yeah.
From which one?
Harvard?
From Harvard University. Then after that, Papa died. So then I had to go to Rollins College. And then from there, I went to Cambridge University in England.
You also did your
From your
masters?
childhood, so you wanted to become a politician and you had other dreams.
Not when I was small. But after Papa died, I felt that I should. I saw Papa's death as someone stopping him from doing what he wanted or what work he wanted to do. So then I got that idea. We say, oh, I want to change that, I want to change that, I want to change that. You don't realize that to change any of that, you have to change this.
We also want to be free and chase our dreams.
But there's one thing that I try to find happiness in whatever I'm doing. Maybe it's forced. So if I'm doing my work, then I'll try to be happy in that. And then how will I be happy in that? How do you think I'll be happy in that? My work is quite tedious and serious.
Because you like it.
No, so then I'm like, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll go and meet some Kashmiri youngsters, talk to them. So now my work will become more interesting. So I try, whatever I'm doing, I try to find something nice to do.
We also want to do a lot of things, but because of the condition or because of the lack of opportunities, we can't.
Yeah.
Like being Kashmiri woman, I know what kind of problems I face. Like we have less literacy rate in Kashmir, we have less employment rate.
And
like,
we have
if
also
we
less
see
representation.
Unemployment rate of women in Kashmir, it's 76%. If being a physicist, I see only one female professor in Kashmir.
So how do you see the press freedom in Kashmir?
I see huge problems with press freedom in Kashmir and in the rest of the country. My view about the Prime Minister, my problem with him is that he doesn't listen to anybody, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, I have a problem with somebody who from the beginning believes that they're right. Even if he's seeing something that is showing him that what he's saying is wrong, he will not accept that. So then that type of a person will always create some problem with the other. I think it comes from insecurity. It doesn't come from strength. It comes from weakness. So how do you're saying that women are discriminated?
Yeah,
and
unemployment.
you're saying education is
Backward.
limited, backward.
I went for an internship to Delhi through a fellowship. When I met there a NLU student, he was from NLU Raipur and he was in his second year. I just shared it with them also. In his second year, it was his 4th or 5th internship. And I was in my 4th year and it was my first internship. And he was shocked. Because here we don't have any corporate firms, we don't have MNCs, so we lack opportunities, we are far behind them. So that's also a problem here. There are emerging fields like we have corporate law, banking law, sports law or cyber law. So we lack those things. We are not able to explore the new things here.
Now you're talking about university, college. I also want to understand how does it work with your regular life, in your home, with your friends. How is it different?
The extracurricular activities and sports, वो भी नहीं है ना उतना
नहीं
अच्छा
है
यहाँ
हमारे
पे.
लिए.
That is
Like
also
we
not
do
that
want to
great.
go in sports to
क्या करते हो?
represent.
मतलब दिन में क्या करते हो?
We have a lot of positive things as well. We have experienced good childhood. We have experienced we can play sport. It depends on personality. Now some girls may not be very much interested. Otherwise,
You play sports?
Yeah, I do.
What do you play?
I play tennis. I play golf as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And
so
you?
I play swimming.
Badminton?
I do swim.
And badminton?
So
And
I'd like to ask.
basketball.
Acha, everything.
We play but on like personal level, but we also want to do it like
So I'd
we
like
also
to
want to
ask
represent
regarding
our
women's
country
equality in
somewhere,
our
but we are not
country.
given the avenues.
Basically, whatever is happening. So how do you see your government can change?
I was talking to my mother
the
yesterday,
women's security.
and my mother was saying the problem is a societal problem. There is a legal problem, but the problem is the attitude of men towards women. That's the real problem. If you don't view them as equal, if you don't give them respect, then
So
this is
you
the
believe
type
it starts with education first and awareness within the society?
That's why I was talking about, like, we should have
Our education system, in my view, does absolutely nothing to help this issue. Right?
So,
I don't think so. I mean, have you, you know?
So do you think so introducing new courses in the like primary school, maybe for gender education or other women safety things?
I think that would help, but I think it's much more a change in society.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, here is lack of
Social
awareness.
change, lack of understanding. Do you think they feel women are inferior?
Yeah.
They do. Huh? Is it that they think women are inferior, or is it that they think women are good at other things?
No, they
You
both
think they're
are
inferior?
inferior.
No, I would not agree with
They
this.
didn't belong to kitchens and all. But
No,
that's the
I
perspective.
So they
So I
think that
think
इनको यहीं रखना है, इनको बाहर नहीं आना. No, so how is it? How is it with your parents? Are they worried all the time? Are they stressed out?
There is not a single day when I don't meet a woman
Yeah.
who will complain
Delhi
of
is a rape
harassment in a public transport. So the only thing is what scares them is that they don't want to report.
We noted this only happened after 2019.
Yeah,
So
every
there
single
is
day
something
we'll
fishy
see
going on
a
in
police
Kashmir, I'm
will.
telling you.
Everything is checked here, right? So that it's not possible. There's something as big as that is happening, and you know the government cannot control it.
Elections are coming.
Elections are coming, but there's no statehood.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
what, I mean, you know.
Even that is
How
so
do
Do you see the
depressing.
restoration of statehood? Do you
I
see
think
it's
it should be.
positive?
I think it's the
coming?
first time in Indian history
That
statehood has been taken away from somebody.
somebody.
It's never happened before. But we are pretty clear that the nature, the way it was done, we did not like. But for us now, the principle is get the representation back, get the statehood back, and that includes, you know, representation to people of Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh. And this status of running Kashmir, running Jammu from Delhi, it doesn't make any sense.
Totally.
And it's frankly, it's taking away huge opportunity from the people of
Exactly.
Jammu and Kashmir.
That's why we are so sad.
So how do you see the changing politics all over in India?
So if you start to believe that you're God, and then one fine day you find out, no, you're not God, you're a human being, then you got a problem. Opposition played a very solid role over the last 3-4 years, which changed a lot of people's minds, saying that bhai ye theek nahi hai. But I think we're coming to the end of that, you know, peak ho gaya wo.
Also meet with Priyanka ma'am, your sister.
You want to meet her?
Yeah.
That I can arrange right now.
She's here?
No, she's not here, but
And also the bond you share, I just love that. I tell my brother, he sometimes, you know, teases me or fights with me.
I will tease her, don't worry. Hello. Put on your video. I've got some ladies here who want to say hi to you.
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
We're good.
We're good. You should be here in Kashmir. Why are you not here?
Exactly. You
Yeah,
tell her
you
hi.
should be here. It's amazing.
So I just arrived late last night.
You tell her to come. You tell her to come. Tell her
You can
to come.
still come.
You
today.
can come today or any day. Whenever you're
coming
free.
home today.
We will make him stay one more day.
No, you should come here and
I'll
meet
come
her.
back with him next week.
Yes, ma'am. Do come. We'll
You
be
don't need
waiting
me
for
to
you.
come. You can come on your own also.
Do that. I'll do that.
We'll be waiting for you, ma'am.
What are you doing?
We're having a conversation with him.
I hope you're able to have a good, honest conversation.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
enjoying it. We are enjoying
They're
it.
bullying me.
No. He's bullying us.
What about marriage pressure?
Oh, I don't want to get
That's,
I don't want to get married anytime soon.
you're talking about the society or a person?
She's trying to get me into trouble.
So,
What do you think about
are
marriage?
basically,
What are your thoughts?
Pressure. I've outlasted that pressure for 20-30 years.
Do you
But I think
plan?
it's a good thing.
Do you plan on getting married?
Yeah, I mean, I don't plan it, but if it happens,
so please do invite us that day. So because you need to know.
Like I am
you
only
need to know what's
21,
happening
so
in the society.
I'm only 21. I'm living my years. You know, I'm just trying to be chill. I don't want to grow up anymore because I don't want to get married. So it is scary, you know. It is a bit scary.
Why?
I don't know. Marriage it feels.
I was in the court.
Overwhelming.
I was in the court last time for our court diary, and I saw that divorce rates in Kashmir are increasing like anything. So that's better to not get married for at least जितना time आप avoid कर
until you
सको
find
उतना
the
करो.
right person. और वो अभी तक मिल नहीं रहा
We
है.
have marriage pressure going on in our society and families.
Yeah.
Like any girl who crosses 12 or graduates. And the next step is, when are you getting married?
Yeah.
But so when we look at a societal level, lack of delayed marriages is actually lack of employment also.
Yeah.
Because men, when
Yeah.
they don't get employed, until they're
Right.
re-employed, they can't get married. So that's a lot of societal level pressure on the men also. So lack of employment is a major cause.
Indian women, what's your message for Indian women?
Please come up and avail the opportunities.
Come
I
out,
think the Indian
explore.
women right now they are fighting for is security and they expect it from the government.
Yeah.
It is like on a personal level, societal level, you would say it, you should not do that. But what is the government doing to secure? There are other countries as well this happens. There should be more strict laws. There should be more implementation of those laws.
We should look into the harassment women are facing. That's not reported. In any workplace, in any institute. Harassments are everywhere. I want there should be protection for girls, security. We should also feel safe. We don't feel safe.